Hey there, my name is Daniel and I'm the founder of Backendflow. Today I want to show you an example of how easy it is to connect your Flutterflow application to your Backendflow application. The example I'm using today is an app called Burger Now. It's a menu of different burgers, and the idea is that you can click on a burger and place an order, but what I really want is once you actually place an order to send an email to the user saying you placed this order and here's a PDF invoice for your order, right? So it's pretty simple. Right now you click on it and it says place an order. It asks a question, confirm, and it says your order has been placed and a confirmation email is being sent. Except it's not actually sending an email because I haven't set that up yet. So this is my application on Flutterflow. It has a login screen where we take the user's name and their email, and then once they enter, there's this menu view. So now you may ask, well, how do I send email, right? How do I generate the PDF? Well, I got you. So first, let's go to Backendflow. This is app.backendflow.io. Here, I want to create a new project. Let's call it Burger Now. I'm going to paste my service account JSON, and there's going to be another video on how to get this JSON. And then we can see that it synced with my database of burgers. But this is not really important. The database isn't important. What's important is the email API. So how does the email API actually work? Well, we let you use an email from Backendflow to talk to your customer. So you don't actually need to have a domain or a register or verified or anything. This is completely instant. You just give it a name like Burger Now, right? And any email that comes in comes from burgernow@backendflow.io. But what your users actually see is just this name. And the reply to email, I could give my personal email here. This is just an email in case people want to reply to you. So save, and now I'm in the email templates page. So let's add a new template. How email templates work are based on HTML, right? So you need to have or create an HTML for your email. And I use a website called befree.io. Here in Befree, I find different designs and can design them, and I can download them and I can modify them. So this is the design that I have used for my burger app. Your order is on its way to you, brackets name. And this is a placeholder so that Backendflow knows which parts of your email are dynamically set, right? So this is very simple. I click exit, and then I just click on export, copy the HTML, and download as HTML file. And it's free. Befree is, they have about 10 free HTML templates that you can use and download. So now I'm going to go to Backendflow, and I'm going to click on New Template, and I'm going to select the HTML file that I just downloaded. I'm going to give it a name like order confirmation email, and click Upload HTML template. So now we can see that our order confirmation email template has been added to our emails. And we can see this by clicking on it, and it gives us a view of what it should look like, and also an option to test our API. So this is the 2. Let's send it to my personal email. And the subject is your order confirmation with Burger Now. And name, this is actually dynamically taken. So this is the name here. So anytime you include a bracket, it uses it as a placeholder, which is very convenient. So I'm going to put my name there. And this is for an attachment link and attachment name, which we will use later. This is once we create the PDF, which we'll get to soon. So let's click test. Okay, sent email successfully. So let's wait and see if the email comes. Oh, I think I am on Do Not Disturb. Here we go. Your order confirmation with burger now. So as we can see, the name has been replaced with the name that we entered. Everything else renders properly. The name burger now is being used as the sender's name, but if you actually click on it, it shows burger now at backendflow.io. And when we click reply, we reply to the reply to email address that we used previously. So everything looks good. Now, how do we connect this to our Flutterflow app? It is super simple. We just click this button, Download API Bundle. And now we see that a zip file has just been downloaded. So let's click on that zip file. When we click on the zip file, there's a file called backendflow-email order confirmation email.yaml. This is something that we will upload to Flutterflow. So let's go to our Flutterflow application for burger now. And then we go to the API calls tab. Here we click on upload, click on upload file again, and then click the file that you just downloaded, which is the YAML file. And now Flutterflow will take all the information of my Backendflow generated API. And we can test to see that this works, right? Let's do it again. Let's send it to my personal email. Subject, woohoo, name, Daniel. Success. And then we wait. There we go. Woohoo, your order is on its way to you, Daniel. All right, great. So let's click save on this. And now let's go to the action editor where we click on the burger item, right? So it's going to show an alert dialog, place order. So when you click confirm, it shows a snack bar, and here we want to send an email. So let's click add action. And then in the add action, we search for API calls. Here we select the group Backendflow, and it automatically selects the endpoint, the email order confirmation email. So now let's set the variables. The first variable is to. We're going to set the to be the email of the user. So that's authenticated user.email. Next, we set the subject. Your burger now order. Then we select the name, which is going to be the name of the authenticated user. Let's display name here. And that's it. Then we don't really need this confirmation flow stuff. So let's add a terminate. Great. Close. And now let's go to test mode to verify this. Let's click on instant reload. And I had previously logged into this app with my personal email, so it should work. So let's click on single burger. Yes, confirm. Oh, fantastic. Your burger now order. Great. It's on its way to you. Oh, there is no name. It's empty. Why? So let's be here. I don't know why. Let's say let's do it. Oh, I forgot this. So Daniel. Fantastic. Okay. So now, okay, where was I? Yeah. So now we are sending the email. Well, it puts the name there and everything, so everything's good. But now we also want an invoice PDF to be attached to this. So how do we do PDF? PDF is also another API that Backendflow offers. So here, along with the email API, there's a PDF API. And it works almost the same as the email API. You have an HTML template, and then you upload it, and then we do the job of converting it into a PDF for you. So before, I had gone to BeFree, and I had found something. I think it's called some sort of invoice HTML that I found that has the item name, the date, name, subtotal, tax, and total, right? So it's a template that you can reuse for different orders. And let's go ahead and download it. Fantastic. And then we go here, click on PDF templates, new template. And we can see that it has added the invoice template to our PDF templates. So let's click on it, and we'll see that it also has recognized the different parameters involved. Name, date, item name, subtotal, tax, and total. So let's test this out. Name Daniel, date would be January 11th, 2023. Item name burger, double burger. Subtotal 899, tax 199, and total 1098. So let's click on submit. And we can see it generates a URL for us. Now we can click on this, it copies the text, and open that and verify that the PDF has been generated with the values in our test. So Daniel, thanks for your order, January 11th, 2023. This is the price, subtotal, tax, and total. Great. So now we know that this API returns a URL to the PDF. Now, if you can guess what we're going to do next, remember that in the email API, there was an attachment link option. So let's actually paste in that attachment link that we had and call it invoice.pdf. And we're going to send it to my personal email again, test email name Daniel. Let's test this out. Sent email successfully. Now let's wait. Okay. Now we see your order is on its way to Daniel, and here it is, the invoice. So it went ahead, created the invoice PDF with the values that we gave it, attached it to the email, and sent it. So now how do we actually do this in Flutterflow? Great. Now that I have created my PDF API, I'm going to click on the Download API bundle once again. Great. So now it creates a folder, and this time there are two different YAML files here, right? There's the email YAML file, and then there's the PDF for our invoice YAML file. And the previous one is unchanged. This is just a new one. So let's go ahead and upload this new one to Flutterflow. Where was it? Let's end this session and create a new session. And while we wait for that, we will add our new functionality. So here in the action, first we go to API calls. We click on the upload again, upload file, open that folder, and select the PDF gen invoice PDF. All right, now that API has been created, let's test it out. Daniel, Jan. These are just test values. Great, it's a success. Now, this is not really showing the full response of the API. The URL of the PDF is just the raw body text. It's not a JSON. It's just so that it's a little easier to work with. So let's go to the widget tree here on our action flow. And then we go here. Once the email has been, actually before we send the email, right, we need to select the attachment link and attachment name, right? So right here, let's add an action, API calls, and then select the PDFgen invoice. And then here, we're gonna add our variables. What's the name? Name is authenticated user display name. Date is today's date, which is the global properties, current time, and then date time format. And then let's select this, Monday, June 12, that looks good. Then what's next? Item name, this will be the burger document. Then subtotal, this will be the burger document price. And then for price, we're going to select number format, decimal, automatic. And then we have tax and we have total. For tax, we could calculate it, make it an expression, but I'll just put something. And for the total, let's just, maybe we live in a tax-free state. That would be amazing, like Oregon. So let's copy this variable and just paste that in there. Great. So all the values for our PDF have been created. We just need to give an action output variable name to our API call. And this would be PDFgen API. And now in our confirmation email, here for the attachment link, we select action outputs PDFgen API and select raw body text. And for the attachment name, we select invoice.pdf. All right, now everything should be done. Let's go to our test mode session. Click on instant reload. Okay, let's buy the no cheese cheeseburger. Confirm your order has been placed. A confirmation email is being sent. All right, now we wait. Cool. Your burger now order. Daniel, let's click on the invoice PDF and we see Monday, June 12, no cheese and 0 tax. So now we have finished our application and we send an invoice PDF along with an email to the user whenever a product has been purchased. Thank you.